You've swiped through 500 profiles this month. Got 3 matches. 2 didn't respond. 1 was trying to sell you crypto. Living the dream. Today we're talking about why deleting dating apps isn't giving up. It's the only move left that makes sense. And no, I'm not telling you to just meet people in person. But I am telling you the truth about what these apps are actually doing to you. Here's what nobody tells you about dating apps. They're not designed to help you find love. They're designed to keep you swiping. Shocking, I know. A corporation prioritizing profit over your happiness. Unprecedented. If you found someone and deleted the app, they lose a customer. The algorithm makes sure you see just enough attractive people to keep you hooked, but never enough to succeed. It's a slot machine. Except instead of money, you're gambling with your self-esteem. You know what happens when you're on these apps for months? You start treating people like products. Swipe left. Next. Not tall enough. Swipe left. Bad bio. Swipe left. And the worst part? You're being treated the exact same way. You're not looking for a person anymore. You're shopping for a fantasy that doesn't exist. Your self-worth is tied to whether strangers on the internet think you're hot enough to swipe right. That's not dating. That's self-harm with extra steps. Let's talk about what dating apps are really costing you. Time? Sure, but that's not even the worst part. They're destroying your ability to connect in real life. You're so used to having someone's entire life summarized in 6 photos and a bio that you've forgotten how to actually talk to people. To be interested. To be interesting. When was the last time you approached someone without knowing if they were single, if they liked you, if they met your criteria? When was the last time you took a risk? Dating apps promise to make dating easier. Instead, they made us all terrible at it. Great job, technology. Really knocked it out of the park. While you're swiping through hundreds of people you'll never meet, you're ignoring the actual humans around you. The person at the coffee shop, the gym, the bookstore. Real people. Having real conversations. But you can't see them because you're too busy staring at your phone, hoping the algorithm will finally send you someone perfect. Spoiler, it won't. So what happens if you actually delete them? First, you panic. Because now what? How do you meet people? I know, crazy concept, but you could try talking to them. In person. With your actual face and voice. Here's what I learned when I deleted mine. Week 1, withdrawal. I kept reaching for my phone to swipe. It was embarrassing. Week 2, boredom. I had so much free time. Turns out I was spending hours a day on those apps. Week 3, clarity. I started noticing people around me again. Actual people. Not profiles. People. And you know what's wild? I started having better conversations. With friends. With strangers. With myself. Because I wasn't constantly comparing every interaction to some idealized match that was just one more swipe away. Deleting dating apps doesn't mean giving up on dating. It means giving up on letting an algorithm decide who you're allowed to meet. It means taking back control over your romantic life instead of outsourcing it to tech companies who profit from your loneliness. Look, I'm not saying dating apps are pure evil. Some people meet their person there. Cool. Happy for them. But if you've been on these apps for months or years and you're miserable, if every swipe makes you feel worse about yourself, if you're starting to think love is supposed to feel this exhausting and soul-crushing, delete them. Not forever. Not as a statement. Just take a break. Remember what it's like to meet people without 6 photos and a personality quiz first. Remember what it's like to be attracted to someone's energy, not their curated profile. Remember what it's like to take a risk without knowing the outcome. You're not giving up. You're reclaiming your humanity. Because here's the truth. The best relationships happen when you're living your actual life, not shopping for people on your phone. So delete the apps. Go outside. Talk to humans. Be awkward. Take risks. You might surprise yourself. See you next week. Now put your phone down. Peace.